Is Apple about to drop the biggest iPad upgrade we've ever seen? Rumors and leaks around the iPad Pro M5 are heating up, and what's being said suggests Apple is preparing a tablet so powerful it could blur the line between laptop and tablet forever. But is the hype real, or just another yearly refresh? That's exactly what we're going to uncover in today's deep dive. Welcome to Tech Vibe, where we bring you the most authentic, no-nonsense reviews and breakdowns of the latest and upcoming tech. Now, if you're already curious about the release date, let's start there. Based on industry chatter, reliable supply chain leaks, and Apple's history, the iPad Pro M5 is expected to be revealed in spring 2025, with a launch window that likely falls in April or early May. Apple has stuck to spring releases for the Pro lineup in recent years, and it lines up perfectly with their M5 chip rollout schedule. So if you're holding off on buying a new iPad, the wait isn't long. But here's where things get interesting: the M5 chip. This isn't just a minor bump. Apple has been pushing its silicon harder with each generation, and the M5 is said to bring a massive leap in efficiency and raw power. Early reports suggest up to 30% better CPU performance and a 40% improvement in GPU capabilities compared to the M4, while using less energy. That means faster multitasking, smoother creative workflows, and potentially longer battery life without compromise. If you're someone who edits 4K video, works with 3D models, or simply demands desktop-level power from a tablet, this is the chip upgrade you've been waiting for. But hardware isn't the only story. The iPad Pro M5 is also tipped to get a redesign in key areas. Apple may be slimming down the bezels even further, giving you a more immersive edge-to-edge OLED display. Yes, you heard that right, OLED is finally coming to the iPad Pro lineup. This upgrade alone could be a game-changer. Imagine deeper blacks, punchier colors, and higher contrast for everything from watching movies to sketching in Procreate. Plus, Apple is expected to push the refresh rate beyond 120 Hz with adaptive promotion improvements, making it even smoother when scrolling or gaming. Now let's talk about new features, because this is where Apple tends to surprise us. One of the biggest whispers around the iPad Pro M5 is advanced AI integration. Apple has been working behind the scenes on Apple Intelligence, and the M5 Pro is expected to be one of the first tablets fully optimized for AI-driven workflows. That could mean faster on-device photo and video editing, smarter text prediction, enhanced multitasking through Siri, and even AI-powered productivity tools like automated note-taking or live translation built right in. Another feature generating buzz is upgraded camera tech. The rear camera setup might finally get a meaningful jump, with a 48MP main sensor similar to the iPhone Pro series. That would make the iPad more capable for creators who use it to capture content directly. On the front, expect an improved ultra-wide with better center stage support for video calls, keeping you in frame even if you move around. Combine this with the rumored OLED panel, and you're looking at a far more versatile device for both consumption and creation. But here's a hook you'll want to hear: Apple might be redesigning the Magic Keyboard to go with it. Leaks suggest a thinner, sturdier build with a larger trackpad and function row. If this holds true, it could transform the iPad Pro M5 into an even more compelling laptop replacement. Imagine a more seamless typing experience with the raw power of the M5 chip under the hood. Suddenly, the question isn't is this an iPad or a laptop? It's do you even need a MacBook anymore? Performance expectations are sky high, but Apple knows battery life matters just as much. With the M5's efficiency improvements, early predictions suggest around 12 to 15 hours of usage, even with the OLED display. That's impressive, and if paired with faster charging, say 45W or more, it would make the iPad Pro M5 one of the most practical productivity devices you can carry. Connectivity is also getting an upgrade. Wi-Fi 7 support is almost guaranteed, delivering lightning-fast wireless speeds, and 5G variants are expected to be faster and more reliable than ever. Combine this with Thunderbolt 4 ports, and the iPad Pro M5 will be a true hub for both creative professionals and everyday users who want seamless connective. Now, we can't ignore software, because iPadOS has always been the deciding factor for many buyers. Reports suggest iPadOS 19, expected to ship with the iPad Pro M5, will include more desktop-like features. That means improved multitasking, better file management, and new windowing options that take advantage of the raw power inside the tablet. Apple has been criticized for holding the iPad back with software limitations, but if they truly unlock its potential with this release, we could finally see the iPad Pro evolve into the laptop killer Apple always hinted it could be. But here's a twist that could shock some people: the price. Apple is reportedly preparing to push the iPad Pro M5's price higher due to the OLED panel and M5 chip. The 11-inch model might start around $1,099, while the 13-inch could begin closer to $1,399. That's premium pricing, no doubt, but when you factor in the hardware leap, the OLED upgrade, and new AI features, Apple is clearly targeting professionals and power users who want the best. The big question is, will people see it as worth it? Let's pause here for a second. If you're still watching, you're probably someone who genuinely cares about the iPad Pro's future. Here's a hook. Imagine replacing your laptop, drawing tablet, and streaming device all with one piece of hardware that weighs under 2 pounds. That's the dream Apple is selling with the iPad Pro M5, and the leaks suggest they might finally deliver. Of course, no product is perfect. Some downsides might still remain, like limited Pro apps on iPadOS, potential thermal throttling under sustained workloads, and of course, the price barrier. But if Apple manages to address even a few of these pain points, the M5 could redefine the Pro tablet category. So, should you wait for the iPad Pro M5? If you already own the M4 and are satisfied, the upgrade may not be essential. But if you're on an older model, or if you've been waiting for OLED, AI integration, and a truly redesigned Magic Keyboard, this might be the generation worth investing in. The bottom line: the iPad Pro M5 isn't just shaping up to be another yearly refresh. It looks like Apple is preparing a serious evolution of the tablet that could finally live up to the Pro in its name. And if the release goes as expected in spring 2025, this might just be the most powerful iPad we've ever seen. That wraps up our in-depth look at the upcoming iPad Pro M5. At Tech Vibe, we break down the latest innovations to help you make the right choice before you buy. If this video helped you get a clearer picture of what's coming, be sure to subscribe and stick around, because we've got even more exciting reviews and previews ahead. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.